I have an awesome tip for you today, and it's something you may have heard before. You may have heard it many times, but it's one of those things that once you get it, like you really get it, it changes everything. And that is this: the only person you can control is yourself. And really, when you think about it, how good are you at even that? Hi, welcome to Kick-Ass Switch, putting the K in magic. I'm Joanna DeVoe, and you are watching a video about O.P.S. Other people's shit. I'm going to call it O.P.S. for the length of this video, just to cut down on the swearing, and because that's actually what I call it in real life. It amuses me, and I like to say it, O.P.S. And this was not the video that I was going to make for you today, but I had my lights set up and my sparkly little background and my cute crochet dress, and I was all set to do another interview with a really interesting witch. But she canceled on me, so I just thought I would take advantage of the situation and sit here and talk about something that has been on my mind lately. And it has a lot to do with spiritual maturity. For those of you who read The Spiritually Mature Witch, the ebook I released early in the year, you can read it anytime, you can get it anytime. It's easy to find on my website. But this is really, I think, a product of spiritual maturity. The power that you have or don't have to react to O.P.S. So basically, you have two options when it comes to O.P.S. One is you can make it about you, and the other is you can just be like, that is not my shit, and oh, sorry, I said I wouldn't swear. That is not mine. And I am just gonna go move on and focus on something else. That is something that I think a lot of spiritually mature people do, or people that just have a lot of self-esteem. It just doesn't affect them, other people's O.P.S. So I really wanted to focus on the first of the two, but when it comes to both of these options, neither is better than the other. It really depends on your level of spiritual maturity, the energy that you want to invest into a situation, and how quickly you can get yourself to a point of choice instead of being triggered by something. So with the second option, with, you know, you can just choose to walk away and say, that is not mine. That's not always a good thing, because life can be mirroring something within you, and if you're not willing to recognize that, you keep encountering it because life is trying to show you something about yourself. So, you know, if you keep attracting really angry people into your life and you kind of bypass that message, you're like, I don't know why all these angry people keep, you know, finding me and coming into my life, you know, and I'm just going to keep moving on and ignore it. You're going to keep encountering that kind of person until you recognize, oh, there's some kind of repressed anger in me that needs a healthy expression. And so in that way, do you see what I'm saying? Like, it can be a good thing. It can be like self-protection. It can be healthy boundaries, or it can be a kind of spiritual bypass. It really depends on you and the situation. The first one, in terms of making it all about you, when we're really young and immature, I think we kind of tend to make everything about us, you know, and that's how you get into a place where, you know, some people are just so easily offended because everything is about them. And all kinds of shenanigans can come of this. You can just make a damn fool of yourself if you think that everything is about you. So you can choose to make it all about you, and then you can react in fear or sadness or anger. And I say choose, I say it's a choice, but it's not always for some people. That's why I'm talking about spiritual maturity, because when we're young, you know, certain programs are set in place and people can trigger us really easily, and we don't even have the wherewithal to make a choice because we're making a damn fool of ourselves before we even can think, you know. And that's why it's amazing to do things like shadow work or introspective journaling and meditation, because it brings you to that point of spiritual maturity where you can make a choice. And why would you want to choose to make something about you? You know, because I'm saying it can be a good thing. Well, kind of like what I was saying about life can be a mirror for you. So you can choose to say, well, what is this showing about? What is this showing me about me? Where in my life am I also like this? You know, where is this O.P.S. showing up for me? Where is it my shit, you know? I'll give you an example because I feel like this is a little bit vague. It's unprepared. It's just something I've been contemplating lately, and I just kind of wanted to sit here and talk about it. I have a friend who I have unofficially but officially calculated there's a 50% chance that he will cancel on me if we make plans. And this has been going on for about 1.5 years. And sometimes he cancels on me at the last minute, and I have very limited free time to go out and do something fun with my friends. So it's very frustrating to me because, you know, I'm left high and dry, all in my pink dress, waiting to go do something, you know? And so at first I was offended. I never said anything about it. I think I maybe joked about it a couple of times. And then I finally like got wise to the situation. And, you know, you can look at it a number of different ways. You can tell yourself stories about why the person is flaking out on you. Which I perceive this as being flaky. Like, don't make plans with me and then cancel at the last minute. It's okay to do it every once in a while because life happens to all of us. But if it becomes a consistent thing, I will feel disrespected. So why is this person doing it? You don't have to know the real reason why. The first story that comes to your mind could still show you something about yourself. So why are they doing it? Well, maybe it's just because he's really, really, really busy. And as he said the last time he flaked out on me, you know, oh, my intentions were good. So you can say, well, where in my own life are my intentions good? But I'm trying to do too many things. And so I often don't follow through. Where in my own life don't I have follow through? So that's one benefit of making it about you, is just letting it be a mirror. But then the second benefit is that you get to practice setting healthy boundaries. You get to decide what is okay, what is not okay, and how you get to teach people how to treat you. So for me, with this friend, the next time he contacts me to hang out, I'm just gonna say, hey, you know, there's like a 50% chance that you're going to flake, and that's not good enough for me. You know, my time is precious, and I totally appreciate that you're thinking of me, but I don't think, you know, I don't want to make plans to hang out with you. And that's just a boundary. And I can say that to people. Maybe that's an age thing. I don't know. But I've gotten to a place where I can be honest with people instead of making some weird, crazy excuse. And that's another lesson, is like stepping into your truth and actually saying why. Like, I'm sorry, but you have canceled on me so many times. I actually don't enjoy making plans with you anymore, but thanks for the invitation. So many lessons in that, because then you have to like sit in that and be okay with that and not worry about what the other person thinks. So I think it's fabulous when you get to a certain place in your life where you have a certain level of spiritual maturity and you get to make choices consciously. You get to exercise discernment. You get to steer your own ship. And for those of us who love runes and tarot cards and oracle decks and working with astrology and totems to seek guidance and to make decisions about our lives, there's a really fun thing that you can do besides that, and just let life be your guidance system. Let life be your oracle, because life will show you what's next. What lesson do you need to learn now? O.P.S is an awesome indication of this. And you can use it as an O.P.S oracle. But it's true, and it's kind of fun once you get into it and you start growing up on the inside and realizing like O.P.S is not your shit. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, and I hope this hit well in your heart, that it landed well in your heart, I guess is a nicer way to put it. Because I really just had this on my mind, and I had all my stuff set up, so I thought, why not? I'll just talk to them today, and this will be my video for this week. I hope you enjoy the full moon coming up. I'm really excited about it, and until we meet again, much love. Peace.